Are you thinking about moving to the Dallas area in 2021? Well, today we're going to go over the crazy market we have here in Dallas, Texas, and give you all the information that you need to get here quick. So stay tuned.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Patrice.
And today we are going to do a recap of this crazy 2020 year, as well as kind of get into what we expect in the crazy Dallas real estate market for 2021.
That's right.
If this is your first time on our channel, we are local real estate agents right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And we do weekly videos on what it's like to live, work, and play in this great state. So if that is of interest to you, please hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're alerted every time we do a video.
Yep, and don't forget to give us a call, text, or
You've
email.
got mail.
Whatever you got to do to get a hold of us, just get a hold of us.
Absolutely.
All right.
And now, when it comes to this, also, we're going to kind of go over kind of a recap, like I said, of what we saw in 2020, what we forecast for 2021. And if you stay to the very end, we're going to give you some tips on what you could do to make sure to make this move as smooth as possible. So, let's get into what have we seen in 2020, Patrice?
It's been crazy. It really has been crazy. I mean, where do we begin? Do we begin with new builds?
Well, no, let's just even talk about Dallas is, for the last 5 years, better part of a decade, has just been a relocation destination, right? People are moving here right and left. So we're already experiencing best sales ever, kind of record-breaking sales. And then mid-March happened. COVID, right? And it just died. It died for, I would say, about 6 weeks. It was the worst 6 weeks that we've ever had. Got to spend some quality time with the family and all that good stuff. So that was good. But from a real estate, from a business standpoint, it shut down. And then once everybody kind of, grabbed themselves up by the bootstraps and figured out, hey, business, life still goes on and maybe, blah, 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 blah.
Yep. And we can work from home, and we can,
People can work from home, and then the floodgates happen, right? So just influx of people came here, which brought us into the situation that we are in, right? We are at historic lows for inventory.
Yeah.
And I know that we have several of you that have been reaching out to us we get this on a daily basis. Andy, Patrice, we saw this house in Plano. We saw this house in Prosper, Salina, Melissa, Anna, Frisco.
Yep, and then they go back on and it's gone.
Yeah, and so we run out that same day to go see it, and we're already in a multiple offer situation. These things are going for $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 over ask in a lot of cases. I mean, it's just one of those things that is just an absolutely nightmare from a buyer's standpoint, especially when you're out of state. We have, fortunately enough, been very successful in getting you guys some of those properties, but it does take some patience. So 2020 has just been a crazy year. And then let's talk about that new build situation.
Yeah, well, new builds. That is quite a situation. We've got quite a few clients that are under contract on new builds. And we've seen the build time extended. They're having problems getting product.
Lumber prices are up.
Lumber prices went up.
If you were able to buy in 2020, start the build process, the good news is that you probably have at least on average about a $50,000 jump. By the time you sign that contract and you move. We don't expect anything different in 2021.
Right. Yep. We have a client that just closed and experienced that same thing.
Yep. Prices are going and continuing to go up. Inventory is at an all-time low right now. We are sitting at an average of 1.7 absorption rate.
I know, that's crazy.
Now, for all those that don't know what absorption rate is where if we were to not have another house hit the market, no other listings hit the market, it would take 1.7 months to wipe out everything, to have no active houses for sale. Now, in this crazy market that we've experienced for the better part of a decade, we've averaged 3 months of inventory, which is a crazy seller's market just onto itself. We've cut that in half. And if these houses are priced right and have any sort of wow factor or desirability, it doesn't even have to have this crazy wow factor. These things are flying off in days, not weeks. So it is just been an absolute nuts, which brings us to that pre-sale market, right?
Yeah.
We've seen a 50K jump on average on new builds. What have we seen on the pre-owned?
About 25,000.
25,000. That's just really multiple offer situation.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's an absolute nuts. So did our clients, did the people that are our subscribers, all of our clients, have they missed the boat?
No. You have not missed the boat.
No, but there are some things that you need to be doing, right?
Things, yes.
You need to be doing. So if you were planning on moving this summer and you wanted to do a build, and normally it takes anywhere between 6 months or so on average to build, that's not the case anymore.
No, it's taken like 9 at the least to 12.
Yeah.
I mean,
so the time is now.
Yeah.
Get a hold of us, give us a call, text, email, however it is that you want to get a hold of us. Make sure that we start that process early. Let's get in, fill out that dream home form so we can really get you, have a real good educational conversation on what the market's like for your particular needs, because the market is crazy all over the place, but there are pockets still that you can get in that haven't been affected as bad as everything else.
Yeah, well, you never know too. I mean, little things like weather can even delay a little more. So yes, to get in early and to secure your spot is the best bet.
Yeah, so a recap of what we expect in 2021. We expect new builds and everything, the market in general, to continue going up. Like I said, if you are building, by the time you are moved in, you will, you should experience some equity. I mean, we are seeing 10K jumps every single month.
Yeah.
So we are expecting, again, those to continue going up, pre-owned to go up because inventory is so low, longer build times. We're in multiple offer situations, so it's important that you get with our preferred lenders, get that local knowledge and experience that we can win the battle for you. But like I said, that's why you need to give us a call. It's so important, more than ever, to not wait till the last minute. This is not something you can procrastinate on. You need to be getting a hold of us as soon as possible. Now, just something to remember as far as buying power. Interest rates are at historic lows. But every time they raise 1 point, you lose 10% buying power. So let's factor this in. Let's just do a quick exercise, right?
Yep.
If interest rates go up a point, you lose 10% buying power already. Now, if housing is going up, that could be way significant, right? Way more than 10% buying power. So if you're comfortable with a mortgage rate of $2,500, if that bought you a $325,000 house today, 6 months from now, that you may be looking at a $275,000 house. Right? Yeah. And that's just not, we don't see that happening. So it's imperative that we get on this thing as soon as possible.
Well, not to mention all of that. I mean, if you do come out and you decide you're going to rent for a while, rent prices are even going up.
I know. It's it's just absolutely nuts. This is a desirable area. All of a sudden, we've got work from home, so people are no longer, weighed down by where they live, right? And so this has a lot of desirability. We've already gone over the pros and cons and all that good stuff of why everybody wants to move here.
Yep.
And you already know that because you're doing your own investigations and watching this video. So, like I said, it's absolutely crazy. I know I've been running off a bunch of numbers, but it's only because I'm passionate, and we are passionate about helping you guys and making this as smooth a process as possible.
Yeah, trying to get you to not overpay as much as we can.
We've had clients that we everything is different. So. we will customize to your financial needs and what you're trying to do and get out of the market, and we will put you in the best situation possible in 2021.
Yeah.
So,
and of course, if you have any other questions that we didn't cover on this, feel free to ask it down below. We would be happy to answer it.
Reach out via email. Give us a like button if you like this. It really helps our channel out and continue producing these type of videos. It lets us know what videos you like, what videos maybe you don't like. So until the next time, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patrice.
Take care.